Dun, 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 dun. We are live, I hope. Yay, the thing works. I think it works. Looks like it. I just have to click a few buttons. Yeah, okay. Time to start playing. We're just going to explore immediately. Just doing the quests immediately. Yeah, immediately.
I have something to ask. I have something to ask.
I have something to ask of you. Rhea also has a quest. I think it's giving weed to our students. Yeah, it's giving weed. I think we're supposed to give to Linhardt and Bernadetta or something. Those are definitely the two that needs the weed the most. Oh no, I'm noticing a few frame issues. Gerald. Yeah, done with quest. Okay. There's somebody we need to recruit this monastery month. Since the next mission is going to be the tower, and we want to get a certain lance.
Please, Professor. Hey, Professor. Pretty great timing. I'd like to be in your class, if that's possible.
That's certainly possible.
I've been thinking, maybe I ought to get serious about studying.
Nah, you're lying.
Wow, very decisive. I'll be there on time.
Okay, we'll do faculty training if we have some spare points. I just want to get all of the quests out of the way at first. Onion, help me. Blacksmith. Yeah, we finally unlocked the blacksmith, so we can repair. We can repair Ilgard's axes, but I think we're going to forge them. Iron axe plus 10 hit and 1 more might. That's just amazing. The iron lance, an iron lance plus. Steel bow plus and iron bow plus.
There you go.
The rest is whatever. And we can also finally get the statues this month, so that also means class EXP. I think there's a sauna quest, but we can wait to do that since that's technically DLC. And DLC is just some would say cheating, but I'll probably use it like later on when I get bored in the monastery.
Need something.
This one gives class XP because
This one. This one.
this class experience just lets us master each class much faster, and another divine pulse
You're all
probably won't hurt. I think we'll do this one too, just to
This one.
get another divine pulse just in case
This one.
things go bad. This next map is probably
This one. You're all set.
the most one of the more annoying ones.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Yeah. I think we also want mission assistance from Mercedes again this month. Or actually, we can get adjutants, so we could try recruiting Felix or Lawrence. What's our current sword rank? Ooh. I think we need like C plus swords and support with Felix to recruit him, because he currently wants B plus swords. So yeah, he won't accept. But if we get him to mission assistance, it'll be good. Cyril we can't recruit since this is just how the route goes. We have like a billion healers already, including this one. Lightning herbs just to get the quest done. We also need to give it to Bernadetta. Hello, Fireful. Okay, where's Bernie? She's locked into a room. I kind of like that there's actually some uniquity in the monastery with having actually a unit that's scared to go out in her actual room, opposed to just having her standing outside. It's probably not hard to program that kind of stuff, but still, just having it being outdoor is kind of refreshing. That's maybe a bit weird to say. I think we did, yeah, we did all of the quests on the map. And I think we want to feed our students a tiny bit. Petra and Sylvain can do the daily special, whatever it's called. And after, we'll do one more meal, and then we'll do some faculty training. I think we're going to try and get our sword rank up. Catherine, oh, Jeritza also teaches swords. That's Felix's item that can help us with support points. Let's see, Catherine's in the hall. And then it's time to actually do some teaching, and I need to change a few things around. Aelgard needs E plus lances, but I think her goal is okay, so if we can just train her on our own without changing her goal, I think that would be fantastic. Yep. No, we barely got E plus. And we also want to give Bernadette, oh, she actually already has E plus. I don't think Petra wants. Petra's going to be a bit more situational. So we'll just teach the rest of the students stuff now. I think we'll give it to some authority for Fernand, since he's going to become a brigand, or actually no, Axis. We should do Axis so that he actually has a better chance. But we have to focus on giving him lances so he can get a super powerful combat art. And as soon as Bernadette gets D plus, D plus access, we no longer need to teach her actually access. So we're going to change her goals to bow and authority, I think. And here's the thing. Sylvain, he's really great because he gets the same combat art as Fernand, which is Swift Strikes. The only thing is, his ranks are a bit weird, to say the least. What route you want to take him down is, you might want to get him to a Wyvern Lord or Paladin. I mean, Paladin's pretty great, sure, and has Lance Fair, which basically gives plus 10 with Swift Strikes. However, Wyvern Lord is flying and just gives much better stats boost. But I think what we'll do is actually make him focus on lances and riding. He'll become a brigand too, for mastering Death Blow. And yeah. I think Petra would actually need some authority herself, so that she can actually have a good battalion and get some stat boosts. Is the sound okay, by the way? I'm not listening to the stream myself, but is the sound okay? We need to change her goal to Archer Authority. It's probably going to just stay like this almost the entire game now. Let's see. I haven't checked these goals in a while. It looks good. Or lances riding. Now we're all good. Begin lecture.
May I ask?
I'm an avid arms collector since coming to live here. However, I have had much more trouble finding new items for my collection. Any ideas as to where I might find some uncommon weapons? Ask a blacksmith? I guess. Or ask a blacksmith. Hey, the best choice. If you get plus 50, that means you did the best choice. That's the same thing. Oh. We did... we actually max out their motivation each time you do a support. So you usually want to do a support after you've trained them in a session. And I think they got their supports point from actually being in a session. I think we might actually change the group task maybe later on. Okay. Explore again. Zona now open. We can do that quest later on. But we... in battle, Monastary. I don't think he's got any super special looking costumes. Nah, his academy's outfit is probably the best. Attire. I actually want to change around our tires a little bit, but I think that's about it. Okay. We need to cook at least once, and then maybe we'll cook for some other students. Yeah, we only need to cook once to get maximum value out of a training session. Full menu. We want to recruit Lawrence and Felix. And maybe Mercedes. There's Felix. Is there one? Okay. We just do Felix. Oh, Lawrence mislikes that one. Here's Lawrence. I think, yeah. Both of them actually likes this one. We also want to get Lysithia, and those are the only units we want to really recruit. Building up support points with Lysithia won't really matter that much right now. But I think we'll do it anyways. Oh, I forgot to do gardening. We'll have to do that now. I guess we'll do Lysithia and did Mercedes like this? Yeah, Lysithia and Mercedes. Just because of the charrettes, because of what happens post time skip with and having a linked attack for someone who I'm not going to spoil would be great to have. Would you like to do some gardening, harvest, plant, and we'll just plant all the flowers. I guess we'll learn swords from her. And then we'll learn swords from Chiritza, and then we're done. We could do a tournament, but I think actually learning swords is just a tiny bit more important. Let me just see. Oh, there's 2 supports. Fernand, or wait, no, those are outhouse supports, so it doesn't matter who we instruct. Because we want to instruct those who are missing motivation and etc. We'll just focus on lances so that he'll get lance prowess. Then we'll do Hubert. He doesn't need lances, or he might need it later if we're making him a Dark Knight. We'll just have to see. Focus on reason, I guess, for now. Fernand can focus on Axis again. And now we'll do Authority just a tiny bit. Anybody close to leveling up a rank? We can do Authority on Petra, and we should get the Authority. Yep. And then we'll just do swords. Bernadetta, or actually Dorothea is close or wait, Dorothea is not that, or actually, we need to level up her magic rank, so this is kind of more important. What even is our goals? Can I check that? Reason faith, that's fine. Nope. Sorry, Caspar, but you're on the bench. Leonie's birthday. Sure, we'll do a tea party. We have a small chance of boosting our charm during tea parties, and that's kind of important, so whenever a birthday rolls around you usually want to do something. A word of advice, and you just kind of need to know the characters. Overcoming weakness. You're doing great work.
Don't throw away anything that's still useful.
Okay. Nod. She's a good unit, but I won't be recruiting her. I think I won't. If I do recruit her, it's because we have like extra spare time. Oh, okay. He basically wants to murder me in that support, I think. We had a great stuff.
It's clear, as long as it makes me...
Reason level 3. There's no instruct session on Monday, so we'll do a battle, and I think this one unlocks merchants in the monastery, so I would like to do this one. Save over this save. We'll put Felix as an adjutant on Lorax to build supports. And we'll just have Anna with us too, so that we can maybe do something. Oh, we need to give... actually, I think we got some battalions from a quest, so we need to give Sylvain a battalion. Wait, we didn't get battalions from a quest? No. Then we need actually to hire a battalion. That gives a lot of defenses, might not be bad. Hit +5. So it's either defenses or hit +5. And I think we'll go actually for the hit +5 just to be a little bit safer on some stuff. We also need to replenish. Since this is a paralog, the units aren't as scary as the other maps. So I think we should be good here.
Stay focused.
We just put Lorax in range. What's this guy's AS? 8? We'll equip the Steel Sword Plus for maximum damage since we can't double attack.
That's my cue. I will get the victory.
Okay, we can put Petra there and not be attacked.
I'm on it.
And enter. Oh, I forgot to buy weapons for Sylvain actually when I'm thinking about it. And that interaction went fine. Can you... Yeah.
You're out of luck.
And we want to build classy XP on Sylvain. We'll heal up by left here, and I think we'll be able to take out both of these guys this player phase. Thunder, just to deal some damage.
I am Ferdinand von
Can Felix Ferdinand get KO? Doesn't look like it. He'll need a bit more help. I guess we'll do that. Petra can also do something, and I also need to forge Petra's weapons, it seems. I guess we just go for the gambits, since it probably won't matter when the enemies are pretty weak in this map. Oh, I forgot to try and make Aelgard a soldier. We'll be in range of the archer, And he's got 9 AS. Okay. Then we're fine with using the steel sword, or that was probably kind of a waste. Rally Linhardt, just because, hey, why not?
I will prevail.
And get these people a tiny bit closer to the action. Some guys moving in from below. Okay. Now this is kind of more scary. And I think what we're going to do is actually gambit this guy.
Make them tremble.
Because we'll just need to make some of them immobile. The archer is certainly going to be a problem, and we only have two spots that can attack him, or actually we've got more since Thoron. If maybe Sylvain can or actually Sylvain, if Sylvain does this gambit, it basically repositions the enemy, and if we land this gambit, he's closer to us. Okay, you can't hit any consistent gambits. You can kill somebody though, the archer,
I will not be stopped.
even though he wasn't such a big threat now that we had
Hard work.
damaged everybody else. Striding here isn't such a bad move.
Much needed.
And then if we just steel bow and attack first with Lorax and this guy, so that we can give I want to give the XP bonus to people, and I didn't want Felix to even attack. I guess we'll give it to Hubert, since I don't want Aelgard to be entering combat at the moment to waste classy XP that the others could have gotten. And we'll just attack this guy with Linhardt so that he dies in the enemy phase. I don't really care what he does now. Aelgard can just wait here and bait out the enemy. Because they're going to come this turn anyways, to try and attack us. But Sylvain is pretty good. If we take a look at his bases, I think he's better than Fernand. 13 strength, 12 speed, 9 defense. Yeah. Their defense stats are the same, charm stats is the same. That's how good like the auto recruits level ups. We've only got more magic, it looks like, and HP. Okay. The steel bow. Can Iron Sword this fool? Oh!
My heart is full of victory.
Didn't use another use.
Knew you could do it.
I can give this kill to Linhardt.
And I didn't even enjoy it.
Okay. Healing up Sylvain. Can Sylvain be in reach of the enemy? He can be in reach of 2 enemies, and does he avoid the double? Ooh, he doesn't. With 8. You need 10 AS. And Aelgard can actually stand here and survive. Or actually Sylvain could do too, since he would have had 1 enemy occupying the space, meaning he wouldn't have died. Actually, what's Aelgard's speed growth? Because I'm wondering if a sword master build would be viable. I won't do the sword master build, but that's just I'm curious. 40 speed. It's doable, but not optimal. If Bernadette can take out this guy with an iron bow, then Aelgard can focus on the other guys more in her range, because not everyone can reach this magic guy. Okay. If this guy dies, Sylvain can reach. Will Iron Axe the guy in back, just so that people can attack from Aelgard's spot. And now, I guess, Lorax can try and get kill here with the iron swords, I hope. Yeah, 92%.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
And we're almost at Sea Authority with her. I think Aelgard's also closing in on Sea Authority. And voila.
You're out of luck.
Now we'll physic up Aelgard. Our physic uses are limited. Wait. He isn't even a beginner class yet. Whoops. We'll have to fix that the next map. For the next map. Because you usually have like 5 physic uses, so I was wondering why he had so little physic use. Yes. Would have loved for him to get magic, but we'll gambit the boss with the, I think Lorax has the highest charm on his team. Have the highest chance to hit at least. Battalion Vantage. And we'll attack one of these guys just with Aelgard. I think we'll give Sylvain this kill.
Just give up.
Hit +6. He can take both of those on. I don't think he's got any special supports with the Black Eagles, but we'll pull some people closer in for supports.
Thanks.
And he's actually getting a lot of kills. Sylvain. I think it's like
That one is expected.
50 or like 6. I think maybe it's 60 for like beginner class experience, and he's done a lot of combat this map. Petra can damage, and then we'll put Bernadetta here for more damage, and try to give the kill to Fernan actually. Yeah, but can we heal somebody up? Assist. Actually, we can do this, and then he gets one more healing. No stat changes in his battalion, and his physique allows him to do that. And voila.
You should be honored.
You should in fact be honored to get killed by Fernan von Eyre. Sylvain's the MVP, not a huge surprise to that. And now we're going to get actually start the story mission after like a few certifications. Mercedes, sure. To do, sure. Let's host a tea party with the dude. The guy, I have no idea what he likes. What? And I have no clue if the tea you actually drink, give them, changes the chances of you getting charm stuff. Classes you might enjoy. The dude is such a hard man to read. Fernan von Eyre-Pog. Yes, indeed. I'm counting on you to do. Nice tea time. No charm stats there since we didn't get the perfect tea time. Okay. We're going to do a save here to kind of like save scum a tiny bit. Oh, we need to buy these. I think we need 3 bigger seals. And now we'll actually save again, since I actually did some shopping. We want to make Ilgard a soldier so that she can get repositioned, and she passed that exam. That's wonderful. We also want to try and make Bernadetta, I think. Yeah. We want to make Bernadetta a soldier to get repositioned as well. Oh, she failed. Reset. Because we don't want to waste our gold this early in the game. I want to say as soon as this the next we're done with the next chapter, I think I can say that we're exiting the early game. Because we still are filled with beginner classes. Linhardt needs to do his certification for a monk. Sylvain's comes in his ideal beginner class. So otherwise, each unit is fine. And I think we want to buy a lance for Sylvain. A steel lance would be great. So that he can just Tempest lance away. And I also want to buy some gauntlets. We'll have them in the convoy. But I think just putting it on Lorax would be pretty great. Or actually, putting it onto Aelgard would also be almost ideal. Story. Now we'll just have to wait for the loading screen. I don't know what to comment on, since I'm just commenting on the game all of the time usually. And Felix as an adjutant. If we look at Felix's bases, he's pretty insane, so I'm hoping that we can maybe get him next month. If our support points goes up during this mission. And what route will actually take him down, I'm kind of unsure about at the moment. I might make him also an archer, or he'll become a brawler. Okay. These guys have 11 AS. We don't avoid double with the Iron Axe Plus on us, on Edelgard. So we'll make Lorax tank them, I think. It's so weird how I commentate, since it's kind of confusing, since I am thinking about my moves before I actually do them.
Well done. Well done.
But I think there's enemy reinforcements on this map, and I think they activate as soon as you cross over here. So we don't really want to go too far on this map, and we also don't want to go into these archers range still yet by accident, since if these guys attack you, all these thieves, fighters, armor knights will come rushing down, and that's way too hard.
I will prevail.
I think Petra actually is going to lose her sword, so she'll just get a steel sword from Byleth, and she doesn't get double with the steel sword on. Yep. I think as soon as we're take one extra turn down here, the enemy reinforcement shouldn't come too close to us. But we'll start baiting this thief out just to make things a bit easier for us. And Hubert's 3 range is just really great for the early game for doing stuff like that. Because otherwise we would have needed to use a curved shot to start baiting them out. And I think Hubert is the only unit that actually can attack without use attack at 3 range this early on. Or maybe there's somebody else, or well, Dorothea. But I think that's one of the few advantages Black Eagles has. Oh, I thought you were Bernadetta. Whoops. Maybe I should. There. Now I'm less confused. We'll do Steel Sword plus KO. It's fine giving the KO to Lorax and having Ilgard. Maybe chipping in with Petra. Yeah, we'll chip with Petra and then attack with Adel. She levels up. She can also go like a... Oh, that's a great level up. Speed, strength and HP. That's important. We'll heal up Lorax this turn. And voila. Well, there's I think there's 2 waves of reinforcements. Gilbert's keep these guys at bay for 1 turn. Like 1 more turn. I think they stay behind. Actually, they will attack us like immediately next turn. But I guess we'll have to use Fernand, or actually, if we can just we'll have to deal with this guy in Frontier first. Bernadetta and like Petra should be able to deal with it. Iron Sword Draft Strike will break the Iron Sword, but
Flame Spirit, protect me.
we obtained a chest key. Oop. We'll give the Iron Lance plus to Sylvain, since he can actually avoid being doubled. And we'll put Byleth next to him, and hopefully we should be able to do something next turn. The thieves are just going to go straight at us now. But the mages will like take an extra turn. Oh, I didn't even equip the Iron Lance Plus. That heal is good. Okay, apparently we're in range there. Physics. I want to mire just to get the damage in so that somebody can KO. I think Fernand should be able to KO. Yeah. Iron Lance, Fernand. And then we Thoron. And actually, I think Bernadetta might be in range with a curved shot. Yeah. So we can actually bait out the magic guys and probably counterattack with someone. Oh, Fernand's in range. We'll trade him the iron bow. Yeah, he actually has two intermediate seals on him. How does you fare? I'm thinking of just putting her down here so that we can KO the other guy who's like 1 HP thanks to Gilbert. We'll concoction to be on the safe side. Kind of a waste, but
Should I have held back?
I thought that the other wave of reinforcements would also spawn this turn. Or these guys just attack first? Okay. We can gauntlet him to death, but Lorax is already like high enough level. So we'll training bow, and hopefully Felix doesn't follow up. Yep. I think it's a 20% chance of Felix following up when they have a C rank.
That one is expected.
And just giving the Sylvain so that he can. I just want to give him levels, okay? Heal. I think the other guys are coming next turn, but I'm so unsure that I think advancing forward wouldn't even hurt us, since we can just change our positioning in the blink of a turn. Okay, there's another trigger that I don't know about. Because I swear I thought there were 2 waves of reinforcements down there. We're sending Petro down to get the chest. But I'm unsure if it even is something valuable. I think it might just be a armor slayer. Or something of that degree. Oh, there's the other wave. But we can wait for them to get to us this time. And also, we'll bait out this guy. And if you look here, these guys have a movement of 5, these have a movement of 4. So if we get time to escape, these guys will be more away from these 2 guys. And that's just going to make the battle a lot easier. We'll probably have to bait them next turn so that they aren't in range of any of our squishies. Oh, Bernadette is actually closer to death than I thought she would be.
You're natural.
That guy doesn't change the AI movements at all. She should do more damage now thanks to her personal. I think if we Deadeye Steelbow Plus, she KOs, but it's such bad accuracy. Okay. We'll Mire, I think, and then try and do a just kill with Bernadetta. Yep. And if we can heal her up but not to full, that would be great. Yep. Actually, I think we can run away for one more turn. Maybe? Actually, we can run away for one more turn. But I think it would complicate things a bit. So that's why I'm not going to run away for one more turn. Iron Sword and have these guys close in behind. Okay. Now, I think what we'll do is physic up Byleth, and we'll gambit the two mages with Lorax and try and deal with the two thieves on our own, because I think this should be enough to stun both of the thieves. Oh, it's a 6% chance, so if we can get somebody in position to like assist her, or actually I'll just do this and we'll re-roll with a Divine Pulse if it went bad, and it didn't go bad. Okay. Let's see. Can Dorothea do stuff? Dorothea can do stuff. And I realized Dorothea hasn't either promoted from Commoner. Oops.
You should be honored.
I should pay more attention to those kinds of things. Miasma, and then Sylvain, can you KO? Tempest Lance, Steel Lance, KOs.
What's next?
And we're almost done with the terrible stuff about this map. Goodbye, Firewolf. Have a good day or night.
It's dangerous.
But we're almost done with the stuff of this map now that's actually like annoying and dangerous to deal with.
Each battle, a chance to grow. I'm not
Not best level up, but it's Byleth, so it's usually fine. I think we can just back off and put Byleth in range with the Creator Sword. And we should KO. Now, the next big threat is that there spawns 2 thieves here, and after discovering this on my Blue Lions thing, it didn't go too well when they were ambush spawns and have pass, so they can go through to your squishy units. That didn't go too well. So we'll probably want Byleth, Ferdinand, and Aelgar like up there. And one of them needs to activate the ambush spawns. Maybe Sylvain? Oh, Creator Sword exactly KOs. That saves us from a potential hassle. We'll move up all of our non-squishy units. I won't move Petra up since she's kind of squishy. We'll heal Byleth. And we can go for Stride next turn if we want. Yeah, we'll go for Stride since I just want to get the people in like position. So like one more turn. And if we can have like I'm still kind of scared for Ferdinand. Ferdinand is probably in the most danger of these guys.
no.
But they spawn here, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the line they can attack. That's just the priest moving, right? Yep. It's either this here that triggers the reinforcements, or it's the tile here. But I'm kind of scared, so I just want to line this up so that only one of them can like be targeted at a time. And we'll see. Okay, we'll see now.
Here we go. It's an ambush.
It's an ambush. Those guys on the left move, but it's just one group, so it's fine. Okay. We'll try to assist a tiny bit here. They can't attack this tile, so we'll kill this rook. We'll also have to kill this guy. Maybe Gambits? Or can by left reach? No. How much damage does these guys do? 23. 13 times 2 is 26, so we survive, but there's another guy in range of us. Oh boy. We'll actually have to move up here with Byleth. If we can do 7 damage with a Gambit and Disturbance. I'm kind of worried about Fernando, like taking more damage than he needs to next turn. But if we actually position ourselves, or wait, no, I need to position somebody here to protect Bernadetta, I think, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we should actually be good now. Helm Splitter. And I think Aelgard survives another round of combat. We'll just put Sylvain here, since I'm confident that he can, or actually no, he can't survive 2 rounds, I think. Maybe they'll go for Petra instead. Okay. Luck's on our side. Okay. I want to deal with these 2 guys with like Byleth and Sylvain. So Gauntlets plus Sylvain should... Oh, yeah, that should definitely kill. And we've got Defense +2 and reposition on Byleth now. That's great. Iron Lance.
Just give up.
I think we'll either make... First I want to make Byleth a Pegasus, but now I think I want to make her like just a Sword Master. Bernadetta does so much damage now since her skill activated, and she's been kind of strength blessed. And we're doing pretty well. Miasma, and then oh, I jinxed ourselves. Thunder. And then we'll attack with Aelgard. And she kills with 1 damage in the reserve. I'll heal next turn. It's only this magic guy that's in range. And no more... And there's no more surprise reinforcements on this map. I'm pretty sure there's no more. We've gotten a ton of adjutant follow-ups.
Got too cocky.
We're kind of exhausting Bylev's battalion, so we should maybe put like defensive tactics on her, even though I don't think she has it yet.
Big help.
What battalion battalion defense or whatever it is basically gives you a plus basically halves the endurance you lose from your you lose when you fight, because if you see the endurance on this battalion is 20 out of 30, that means you take half of the damage you take is taken away from your battalion as endurance, and when that endurance is gone, you're dead. Oh, this guy's got Nosferatu. That's a weight of 8. He's going to be weighed down by 6. So he's going to have an AS of 6. Or something. Or 9. We'll bait out with Edelgard since her battalion is still relatively intact. And you want your battalions to be intact for this map. I at least hope he's going to attack now.
Thank you.
We're closing in. Oh. He just doesn't want to attack. Oh, he didn't want anybody who could counter him, it looks like. Just attack with Edelgard. We have nothing to lose, really. And if we give Sylvain a bow, I think, yeah, pet wrestle. And we should be able to. Maybe? Nope. I hope we don't lose our battalion. We won't lose our battalion, but it's kind of annoying. We'll just advance other units. We want Sylvain specifically, even though he's got other units in range that could probably take more damage. And people that we could still avoid the counterattack on.
I will get the victory.
Training. Oh wait, he survives with 1. Whoops. I want to give the kill to Petra.
More?
At least she got a strength level up. Fernand? Fernand. I want to give Sylvain's lance to Fernand. And Sylvain's almost... Fernand has almost mastered soldier. Iron Lance... and give him the intermediate seal, I guess. This guy's kind of scary. down here since he's got a combat art. I think Byleth could maybe deal with him, the guy down there. Oh boy, yeah. Both of these guys attack, but I think we're fine. 17 plus 13 is 27. So we're all good. Heal up Petra, and that's the last heal. Oh, we got Rally Charm. That's also great. We won't waste our heal here. Mm. We should be able to deal with the armor unit with just with Hubert's, I think. Yeah. And then I think maybe Sylvain and Aelgard can attack the guy down there.
Unexpected.
Iron Axe. And ooh, have to use a combat art if we want to KO him with Sylvain, but Sylvain doesn't need a KO. We'll just give some classy XP to Bernadetta. Iron Bow has higher accuracy. And we'll send Byleth down with a Armor Slayer and Dorothea with her, so that she can damage this guy for magical damage, since he's kind of scary. I want to put the Spirit Dust in the convoy. I don't know who I'm going to give the Spirit Dust to, even. And these guys will be ready for combat next turn. We'll heal up Aelgard. We'll just set up here on this side a bit.
Think this through.
I hope the guy down there doesn't gambit Byleth. I think if we equip the Iron Gauntlets, he shouldn't gambit us, but if we equip the Armor Slayer, he will gambit us, since we'll do a ton of damage. Yep. I'll just put Dorothea here so that we won't change the aggro lines, because that stuff can certainly happen, and it's annoying when it actually happens.
I will prevail.
Oh, it was actually a Helm Splitter attack. Yeah, Thoron. Oh, actually, I forgot he only got one Thoron use.
Careful now.
We need to, yeah, Armor Slayer,
Each
Dust,
battle,
go.
a chance to grow.
And getting the accuracy ring is just a nice benefit. We'll maybe give that to Bernadetta. Yes. Or actually Hubert would need it more, since he's really inconsistent with his spells. Dark magic has a lot less accuracy
Be mindful.
than black and faith magic. Okay, these guys are kind of scary. Okay. So we can either bait a armored knight and an archer, or a druid or an armored knight and an armored knight. I don't want to. We want to bait up with Fernan, I think. And this would be the best option then, almost. Yeah. Oh, we need to equip the other lance so that it doesn't break. 16 plus 12, that's fine. And we'll have to gambit next turn a bit, I guess. This is probably one of the maps that you'll have the highest turn count on. Oh, he doesn't even do damage. But I think Aelgard and Hubert should be able to just delete him. Oh, this guy goes down here. That's great. We'll try to go for... do we have a healing item? No. We have a vulnerary. Do you do 20 damage? 28. Ooh. He does 21 damage. That's kind of unfortunate. But if we heal up
Stay focused.
and pulmonary up. Oh. He still goes for us, unfortunately. What gambits do we have up here? We've got group flames, random shot. We could do that on this guy. Oh, but the archer's in range though. Actually, what's this archer's range? Okay. We have to kill that guy with Hubert, I think. And then we'll gambit this guy.
Let's win this already.
Hoping for the best. Yep. Then we can ignore him. Oh. Okay. We don't want these archers to go down, since this group here is probably the scariest, since they have just big AS monsters. And I don't think we've got any positioning units. So we'll have to go for a gambit with Ferdinand. I didn't want to use up all my gambits on a unit, but that was the only choice we really had there. And okay, we'll get attacked by one dude. Stay in range. That's not fun. Then we'll steel sword.
Victory received.
Wait. Okay. If he attacks Anna, that's fine. I just don't want him to attack Ferdinand, even though he might do that now. Okay, time to Divine Pulse. Like, honestly, I think the best choice would be to, like, just not engage them on this turn. And wait just like another turn so that Byleth and Dorothea is in range.
That's my cue.
Because then we'll be able to do a lot more. So we'll wait one more turn.
Stay focused.
Heck, I think we can even bait out these two guys with we bait out the archer and the armor knight on this side. That sounds like a great option. And ooh, those are low chances of hitting us though. And Dorothea can't move over there.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
They'll move. Those guys will move in anyway, so they won't move in Ferdinand for baiting.
Predictable.
Let's go.
That's a big unfortunate right there.
Careful now.
I want to attack just with Dorothea here.
As you wish.
We'll kill this guy with Hubert, the Arm Knight, so that
How humiliating.
Aelgard can
I will
attack,
fail.
walk around and attack the archer. She'll be in range of the other archer, but that's fine. We'll lose our battalion, unfortunately, on Aelgard.
I must.
I'm on it.
Aye, aye. Oh no.
We'll attack with Steel Bow, and Ferdinand can attack too. Oh. Okay. And 7 AS, we can swap around her weapons, so that's fine. Armor Bow Plus. And then Iron Lance, Tempest
Only a
Lance.
fool challenges me.
Yeah, only a full challenge, just the Ferdinand von Eyre. Oh, can you do anything against this guy? Can we kill you? Yeah, we can kill you.
You fought well.
And then we'll Just attack with Sylvain, this guy, this archer, and I
Just give
think
up.
that's a successful turn. We're going to attack Edelgard next turn, but we're fine. It looks like, at least. We're going to lose our battalion. That's sad. Can't really do anything about that. Direct smash. Our keyhole crest procs. And the archer is dead. Now we have to reconcile a tiny bit before the
Be mindful.
next attack plan.
Well done.
We're fine with heals.
Thank you.
And do we have any physics left? Yeah, we still have some physics left. That's great. Restored Thea is out of heal since she's not reclassed. Just a tiny mistake on my part. Heals, and she should honestly be fine at that point. And we're going to have to bait out a thief. And honestly, Lorax is probably our best candidate for that, since she's the only one who's speed tanky enough, except for Petra. But we want to save Petra's battalion. Gambit. But we're almost done with this map. Oh, we're one turn off. I would want to have some gambits in range. Hubert has a gambit. She's got decent charm, so Anna can also stay close.